So what you need to do, those who have already joined in, we would need a glass of water, a glass of lukewarm water with a salt in it. So make it salty, lukewarm water. Also keep a hanky or hand towel with yourself. And this is the time we need to keep our immunity stronger. And when it comes to immunity, this tract, your nasal tract, the starting point of a respiratory system is prone to have the dust and the foreign particles through breathing. So it's very much important to keep our nasal tract clean. We need to maintain our hygiene here. Then only it will keep our rest of the tract, rest of the respiratory system at its best. Few infections are there which enter through our mouth. So nowadays everyone is used to now using mask, so that is safeguarded. But still, we need to understand how to keep it up at its best working condition. Alright, let's get started now. So today what we are going to learn is Jalaneti, one of the six Shatkarmas mentioned in Hatha Yoga. But in Hatha Yoga, how it's mentioned is a little difficult for practice. Though Jalaneti is very much effective, very good to do regularly, even on everyday basis. As you do brushing, as you brush your teeth, you must do Jalaneti. But why most people do not do? Because it's not convenient, it's not easy to do. Alright. So today my effort and my aim is to make it as simple as brushing your teeth, so you can do it every day, as I have been doing for years. So first of all, I would like to show you two pots. You must have seen these pots. Yeah? These are known as Jalaneti pots. If you use these pots, okay, I don't say these are bad, but what I'm teaching, what I've learned from the Yoga Institute, the other easy method, and what I have been experiencing, the differences between these two. I did use these pots about 6-7 years ago for almost a year. That was good. But when I learned the other easy method, that was really very amazing. Why? Let's understand. First of all, why Jalaneti? Okay. You see, we have few sinus areas, sinuses. These are the empty areas in your skull, in layman's language, in easy language, empty areas in your skull, which should be empty, with we can say with just airs, so that you feel light on your head, right? So there are six or three pairs, six sinus area, two right here, two inside the skull, right somewhere in the middle, and two here. So 1, 2, 3, three pairs. One more pair is there close to the ears. Some assume these are also sinus, so they say 4 pairs. Some say no, only these 3 pairs are there. So some say only 6 sinuses are there. It's okay. These are sinus areas which has to be empty. But when we have cough, cold, or any kind of infection, these areas start filling with mucus. And then we start feeling congested in our nasal cavity. Then we start feeling congested, heaviness on our eyes, yeah, here close to the eyebrows. And if the infection or the mucus increases, it grows, it gets worse, then we also kind of having a little trouble listening a good sound. We don't have clear voice, we don't listen to clear voice, right? Because the mucus starts filling here as well. So it's very important to keep these areas, these sinus areas, empty and clean, and maintain its hygiene. That's where these Shatkarmas, these Shuddhi Kriyas, comes very handy. Jalaneti, usually you sniff in water from your nostril and you take it out from the other nostril or from your mouth. So this way you clean this area, right? And if you do it regularly, you keep on cleaning it. So it's like brooming your house every day, or just wiping with a wet cloth. It's simple like that. Whenever you are exposed to dust, whether you're cleaning your own house or you're driving on the road and you feel a lot of pollution is there, though you are wearing mask, but still if you feel suffocated and you feel some sensation that some dust particles went in, you can do it twice a day, right? So every day I do it in morning, and when I'm exposed to dust any part of the day, I do it again. There's no harm in it if you do it carefully, and if you are free from here, free from your mind, you're not hesitant, you're not scared of it. All right. So let's start explaining this. Why I do not use pot. First of all, these are not easy to use. It's not convenient to use. Before preparing for Jalaniti, I have to prepare the pot. I have to sterilize it. If I am roaming around, yeah, if I am moving somewhere, traveling, I need to carry this pot. There also, before using it, I need to sterilize it. I need a lot of hot water to dip into it before and after use. So it itself needs a lot of take care. Instead, if I use only my hands, I just need to wash it once with soap, yeah, and then I will need apart from it, I will need only a glass of warm water, which even you can afford it. You can get it even while you're traveling. You can ask the hotel staff for a hot water, and you can always carry a small dibby or a box of salt, or you can ask someone else to bring a salt. So it's easy to use. It becomes very easy and convenient to make a lukewarm salty glass of water. It's easy, right? Second thing, when I used to do with this, so putting this knob into one nostril, tilting my head, this whole water comes through the other nostril, and a little bit of from my mouth. This is a good amount of water. If I continuously do it, some amount of water stays in my sinus area, and that if I do not clean it after the practice, it may give me a lot of problem. It may give me more, it will make my situation worse, because the water stays there, right, in sinus area, which should not happen. So after practice, it requires a lot of precautions to clean it. Instead, on the other hand, what is taught by the Yoga Institute Bombay, Santa Cruz, which I really recommend for myself and for others who want to make it easier and convenient for use. I'm really sorry if you get this noise. This is the garbage cart who collects garbage from the houses. Alright, just ignore it. So you only need to use your hands. The water, palmful water, just here, little bit of water, you keep it here, and if you see this this area, right, it's like a drainage here. If you keep water here and tilt your hand like this, the water will come out from here only, yeah, single. It won't spread out there. So you need to make your palms like this, so you can hold a bit of water here, चुल्लू भर पानी जिसमें आपको नाक को डुबो देना है, right. So you need to keep one nostril closed, the other nostril you need to keep it here at the edge of your palm like this, and gently sniff in. Right now do with the air, gently sniff in the air. You can slightly tilt, keep tilting your hands upward so that water goes into your nostril. Same you have to do with the other hand, with the other nostril. Left hand, left nostril, right hand, right nostril. But remember here, pause, that at the first time, if you're doing it for the first time, you may get scared. You may be worried, what if I sniff too hard and water goes in here in our brain and mind? It usually hurts, right? So what you need to do, sniff in very gently, like this. If you listen to the sound, gently, do not sniff in tightly, like this, don't do it. Gently sniff in. So there would be three conditions. If you sniff in the water, it might go till here and the water will come out back. Okay, that's also okay. It might go in and you may gulp it. The water will come in your mouth and you may gulp it. Okay. It might cross the nasal cavity and the water will come on your mouth. Spit it out. If the water comes on your mouth, spit it out. If you gulp it, no problem. If it goes still here and comes back, no problem, because it's the beginning. But if you continue to do further every day, you will understand, your brain will assess how much pressure you need to do, how much pressure you need to keep in the sniffing process. This much hard or little slower. or a little harder. Yeah, so you will understand by the process, you will learn by the process, your body, your brain will assess how much pressure needs to be put. So eventually you'll make it easier. So what I do usually, morning I do my brushing, always wash my hands and do the brushing, and always keep a glass of water and small amount of salt in a small box there at the wash basin, close to the wash basin. I just add it here, mix it, do some gargling, and then I perform 2 times. 1 2 1 2. It's 2 times with each nostril. Done. So let's do it. If you want to do with me, do it right now. If you want to do after you see the videos or after this live session, please, I recommend you to do it. Do not get hesitant. Do not get scared, because I'm gonna tell you a few more easy steps afterwards, after the post practice, what you need to do to keep your the sinus area healthier. So with this, again in lukewarm water, I'll wash my hands once again. Yeah, because the salty warm water removes all the remaining dust particles from the palms. Okay, it's done. I'll keep one. I'll start with the right nostril. So sometimes it may happen the morning, if you get up, you see that your one of your nostril is closed. So what do you need to do? Wait for 1 hour. Do some other stuff, do some other activity, or you can perform 1 or 2 Surya Namaskar. Your body will produce heat, your both the nostrils will open. Then practice this. Not necessary you have to do it early morning. You can do any part of day. Okay. Keep the water here. So some of the water comes from both the nostril, some of it I gulp it. That's okay. And no need to feel gross, yucky, because it's all natural process. And when we get sick, when there's a lot of mucus, that's even worse position. That's the worst scenario to look at. So this is even better, right? So you can always do watch practicing others. If you are a yoga teacher, you have to make others do, and you have to bear with it. I'm just done with it. I'm thorough with it. Or you have to practice with yourself without feeling gross about it. Just accept it. It's all natural process. I'm doing with the other side. Always sniff out the excess water, but not putting extra effort. Do not pressure so much. No, gently, like this. So if you've done 1, I'm waiting for 2 minutes. Do it with yourself. Yeah. By the time I also finish 1 more time from both the nostrils, and then come back. If you're practicing, just do it. If not, then wait. Yeah. Prepare your mind and think that you can do it. It's all easy. Alright, so most of the water I spit out through mouth and through nostril. Alright. Once you do this, there are few very important massage you can do on your face to provide a gentle massage on your sinus area. The first one is Kapala-Randhra Dhoti. So gently with these 3 fingers, yeah, from inward out, massage from inward out, like this. Inward out, come back, pressure from inward out, pressure here, and stretch it out right above the eyebrows. Pressure here and stretch it out like this. This is number 1. In Kapala-Randhra Dhoti, there are 3 positions, 3 stretches, or 3 massage technique. The number 1 is this. You can also press gently your eyebrows, this area, gently press it here. Yeah. But this is mandatory, this is very necessary. Number 1. Number 2, I've told you these are the sinus area. Yeah. So again with these 3 fingers, press inside out. You're pressing from here till here. So it's like this. Yeah. Upward stretch from here. So this is number 2. You can also do it in circle. How? Starting from here and moving upward. But you're not putting pressure inward. Here gently you come and move back with pressure, and here gently you come back here, and here with pressure. So pressure is always from inside out, from nose to the cheeks and from center of the eyebrows to the cheeks. So you can do it in circle like this. And you'll see when you press here, you would feel little drops of water, some water sensation here. Always sniff out. Sniff out, little bit, water will, little drops would come. Wipe it out. Number 3, I'll show you here. From front of the ear till back of the ear. So here the pressure is from down to up. Backward also from down to up. So you're putting down and moving back, putting down. So with both the hands, like this. So this is the number 3 movement. Yeah, massage therapy. So, and when you massage the sinus area, it improves blood circulation in your face, facial muscles, and your face will glow. You'll have less acne, no acne problem, no pimples problem. Yeah. So number 1, massaging from here. Number 2, massaging from here. You can do it in circle. Number 3, here. The additional massages you can do like this. Next addition massage you can do here. Wait, I need to remove this. So basically with your palm, your fingers, you're stretching these neck muscles upward. You're moving them upward, right? A gentle massage. That's it. Next, this is Kapal Randra Dhoti. Kapal means skull. So Randra means the tiny blood vessels. You need to massage them. So you are massaging your skull. Next one is Karna Randra Dhoti. Karna means ears. Randra means again those tiny vessels carrying the blood and some other stuff. So you need to fix either the little finger or the ring finger in your ear, whichever fits best. You need to move it in half circle, just like this, and move back. Do not put pressure in your ears so much, and be very careful. Please cut your nails before you insert your your fingers in your ears. It should not injure your ears, alright? These are very delicate inside. So be very careful. No sharp nails, no sharp stuff here, right? Keep it gently here, like this. Gently move to the front, in half circle, and again move back. Half circle and again move back, like this. So you need to do it 3 to 4 times, 5 times, as long as you feel comfortable. That's it. Now, for next 1 hour or half an hour or 15 minutes, you may feel water sensation here. Yeah, a little drops of water remains. Or if you have mucus in any of your sinus area, the mucus gets diluted slowly because we've just did the cleaning with warm salty water, so it dilutes the mucus. So the mucus comes out drop by drop. So you don't have to, please do not sniff in. No, it will worsen your condition. What you need to do, keep a hanky for next half an hour, the same hanky, and it's all okay. Please do not get hesitated, because this is just water. If you have mucus, rush to the washroom, to the wash basin, sniff out the mucus. Yeah, for next 30 to 45 minutes approx, you will feel the water coming out. So always, but always with a gentle pressure. Simply as you are breathing, just put gentle pressure. Do not put a lot of pressure to spread and to keep, to spread this water completely at once. It won't happen. It will come out slowly. And if you do it regularly, you won't feel this problem. Okay, it is not a problem, it's actually normal natural process. So that's it about the Jal Niti. To make it easy and convenient, you can always wash your hands at any place, anytime. You can always arrange a glass of lukewarm water. Yeah, you don't need to sterilize the pots, or you don't need to carry the pots along with you. As this, that's why I don't use it. So this practice makes it very convenient and easy to do it every day. So you can do it. I hope you practice it regularly, and anytime if you feel difficulty or you have some other questions or query of today's session about this therapy, about this treatment, please do message me personally on Messenger, on Instagram, or if you have my WhatsApp number, you can contact me personally. I'm there available for you. But do not get hesitated. Again, I'll repeat, do not get scared. There's always an easy method to do. If you don't understood it well today, you can contact me personally. I'll teach you again. All right. So that's it from my side, and hope to see you again tonight. Tonight I'm going. I've been practicing a technique of meditation, which I'll be going live with tonight around 9:45 p.m. Okay, it's a night meditation. Yeah. So it will be around 30 to 35 minutes. If you're interested, join with me. The purpose of going live is same, because on WhatsApp there's limited amount of people can join, and on some other apps, Zoom or Google Duo or WebEx, it requires a high-speed internet. So you can always listen to me through live videos. If it makes you clear and if you're enjoying it, continue, or else you can go back to your normal work. Have a happy and healthy life. Hope you practice this regularly. See you again next time. Bye bye. Of course, please post your views, post your comments on this session. How do you feel it? Is it helpful or not? Okay. See you.